Alright, sorry folks. Here we go. So, welcome to everydaykt number 76. I backed the camera up a little bit, and as promised, I gonna give this yoga thing a shot. You know, it's one thing to talk about having the balls to get up and do something. It's a whole nother animal to say, hey, you know what, let's try yoga the day after a video hits that has like 25 million views in less than a day. So, I'm going to give it a shot. Anyway, going to set the ground rules real quick. A, I have never done yoga in my life. B, I have never done yoga in my life. C, I have never done yoga in my life. And yes, Sam. So the other things, those guys in the video, you know, they did a lot of praying and butt showing. My kids are in the next room. I don't think that's going to happen. So if you're going to do yoga in a kilt and you're serious about it, I suggest one thing: your kilt itself. Make sure it's got, you know, the pleats are definitely in the back, ready to go. You want no kilt pin. No kilt pin at all, no belt, and oh my lord, if you try to do yoga in a sporran, you're suicidal or something. That there's just no upside to that. So the other thing, because me being the amazing yogi that I am, you know, a little something to help out. So kilted yoga. So I did a little bit of looking, and the guys that did that video yesterday, I believe they are actually professional yoga instructors. Obviously, they're jacked, and they're strong enough to do handstands and hand push-ups and handstand push-ups and all kinds of other crap. And Sam, you're right. They probably never did wear a kilt before that video, and if they did, it was practice for the video before they went out into the woods and actually did all of that stuff. I don't know what a venbing is, but is that I don't even know. Anyway, so let's what I did is, instead of trying to emulate the video, because, well, truthfully, I don't have any cool rocks. You know, there's no awesome trees or rivers or any of that other stuff. So I actually did some looking, and I figured if you're going to go look up yoga, you go to yoga.com. So I have my handy-dandy awesome tablet here with a bunch of yoga poses with little videos, and some of them scare the crap out of me. I got to tell you, but I will give a few of these a try. Some of them are pretty easy. They're all standing poses. I promise I will attempt at least one of those intermediate handstandy, balancy things, if nothing else, for your comedic enjoyment. I just want to see if I can do it. I used to be able to do all kinds of crazy stuff when I was a kid, but that was probably about 50 pounds and 25 years ago. So, yeah, this crane pose, I used to be able to do that thing in high school. So, let's see where we are here. So, page 1. Easy stuff. So, some of these look really funny. Some of them look like, I don't even know right. And Jordan, you're right. I have a friend who I went to college with who lives out in California, and she is an amazing yoga instructor. And she was doing awesome back in college, but now, wow, I can't even explain it. Mike Krause knows who I'm talking about whenever he watches the video. So we'll start with some easy stuff. They've got this one called the half moon pose. I don't know what it is. I don't know the point, but I guess it's a stretch thing. It's like one of these numbers, and the problem I have is if I'm not careful. Oh, that's my ceiling. Yeah, see right there. So I have to be really careful on some of these. So the half moon thing goes this way, And then it goes this way, and I try not to break my ceiling or my hands. And that kind of gets these things going right here. I think they're called the obliques. Some of the another standing one I saw. This one actually, it's actually one of my favorites. I don't know if it's an actual yoga pose or not, but boom, check that action out. I don't know what the heck it's called, but it's very difficult if you've had a lot of scotch, and you basically just pull one of these numbers like this, one leg, hold your hands out like this, and what you don't see is you're kind of doing one of these numbers, not an Oki thing or the Texas thing. This is more of like a, I don't know, an AC/DC or Metallica type thing, but just kind of pull one of these numbers and see if you can hold it. That's balance is an issue. So then one of the ones in the videos they did, I saw it was called a warrior pose, and I heard about it and I'm like, you know what? That's a guy in a kilt's warrior pose. It'd be scary as hell. But then I'm looking at it and I'm like, the guy's just like, the Flash, ta-da, and then they go the other way. All right, okay, well, done properly, I guess that would be pretty cool. I obviously can't do it very well. Scottish martial arts. Actually, Sam, I saw something about that one. Crane. I'll do the crane next. I'll try that. I heard about Scottish martial arts from a guy named Robin Williams, and it involves a lot of yelling and screaming and kicking people when they're down. Granted, that was from his Live at the Met performance. If you have not seen that show, go find it. It was on HBO like 15 years ago. Live at the Met, Robin Williams. Funniest stuff you'll ever see in your life. Okay, the crane pose. Let me look it up here. Oh, killing me. All right, I'll give it a shot. I'm going to have my thing here so I know what the heck I'm doing. So, it's like one of these numbers, like this, and then you sit like this, and you try not to bust your head, and you go like this, and you fall on your head. Ow. So that was a bad crane pose. That was for you, Mike, because that hurt. I'm happy that I'm Scottish and Polish. My head's kind of fine. Now, I will say there was one that I saw. Where the heck is this thing? This makes me think that guys made yoga. It's called the bridge pose. This thing just looks silly. I mean, the bridge. You're sitting there, okay. You collect your kilt, go on like this. And you're just like, oh, there's my crotch. Oh, I'm not even in the video. There's like my crotch area right there. Yeah. I don't know. I'm probably going to get worn out just talking about this stuff, but it's just silly. A couple of these look like stretches from when I was in track in high school. This triangle thing. So you're standing there like this, and then you go like this, and then you go like this. And if you run track and field, and you did the hurdles, high jump, whatever, you go like this. That might be another yoga pose. And then you go like this. I don't know. Who's Kenny? So here's one. I actually thought it was hilarious. This one might possibly be the most dangerous pose in the entire group that I've looked at so far. Actually, I can do this other one first. This one, I'm pretty sure this one was out of the movie Zoolander, because it's just like this. Booyah! I don't know what the point of that is, unless you're practicing for sitting on a non-existent toilet. I don't know. And then there's this other one that I found. They call it the garland pose, which, if I'm doing it right, which I'm probably not, you kind of pray a little bit like this, but then you got to do one of these numbers. And the last time I was doing these two poses at the same time, it was not for public display. So Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, the dangerous one. Now, there's two of them that I saw that, while not really physically dangerous, if you've been around a guy in a kilt and you've had a good kilt night, these two are epically deadly. So the first one, they call it the easy forward bend pose with legs half bent, which is really, really long. I'm sure there's a shorter way to explain it. But simply, just pull one of these numbers. Let's see, how am I doing that? Yeah, just go like this. Bend down, and you grab your knees, like that. Now, I don't know about you, but if I see somebody doing that after some haggis or some scotch, I'm running for the hills, because that's called aim. And the other one, there's this thing called the easy plow pose. I found this one unendingly humorous. This thing is hilarious. This thing just looks silly. Now I'm going to try it, but again, in the videos, it's a girl in spandex and spandex. And I am none of those things. And this is actually not supposed to be a tight shirt. It just, I'm not as small as I once was. So, the easy plow pose. Let's try this thing. So, you kind of lay down. Oh, let's see if I can make sure I'm still in the shot. And then you guys stick your butt in the air with your knees on your forehead and your arms behind you. I don't know. So this is where kilt yoga gets weird. Because then you got to pull one of these numbers. Like that. And I'm way out of the shot. Oh. And it was completely wrong. Because I like food. And this mass right here prevented me from getting anything close to proper form. Let's see, what other kind of shenanigans we got in here? The bow pose? No, I'm not even going to mess with that one. Some of these I think are just fake yoga poses, like feet pointed towards the sky. No. So this one, I'm not going to do this one towards the camera. Need a partner for kilted yoga shenanigans. While, yes, there's not a snowball chance in hell, live kilted yoga with partners is going to happen unless somebody's selling tickets. So, this one would be a crowd favorite, provided the camera was in a different spot. They call it the downward dog facing pose, right leg up. So, my guess is it's like a half cartwheel, and you just go like this. And you stick your leg way up in the air, and you hold it, and you hold it, and then you realize that hurts. And because it hurts, you got to do the other side just to make sure everything hurts right. Ugh. Now, I'm not turning around. I'm doing that. So, that could be trouble. The upward bow pose looks like you're just shoving your pelvis into the sky. No. A couple of these look like my old high school. This one I know all too well. This is called, oh my god, what the hell did I just drink? That's what this one's called. It's this right here. And you just get down on your knees like this, and then you just kind of smash your head into the ground and just lay there. That's called I drank too much scotch and my doll's not working. So, I'm not going to try any of the lotuses or any of that other crap because my legs don't bend that way. And they've got 14 pages of these things. Hang on, we got to do this one. There is no such thing as a good kilt video without Lord of the Dance. So, let's see if I can do this without falling on my head. Okay, first thing, make sure that the landing area is clear. And then, one foot down, other hand up, like I don't know, what's that dude from the Lions who caught that football? And then you grab your leg, And you pull one of these, see if I can do this. Now, I'm too tall and the camera angle is too wide. So you do one of these numbers and you are a water fountain. Yay! Actually, that was a good stretch. The upward table, that ain't happening. The crane pose, head on mat, otherwise known as stay out of the line of fire. That one, that's not one for polite company. This is just silly looking. I'm gonna try this. The odds of me pulling this off is low. The wheel, I don't see the wheel. I don't know what that is. The corpse pose, that's an easy one, but there's not enough room. The wide-legged forward bend with the hands in namaste. I don't even know. I'll give it a shot though. So you stand like this, wide legs. Hands like this. And then my head doesn't reach the ground. So it's like this, but your head goes all the way to the ground. Ow. That one you need to be a lot more limber than I am. That ain't gonna work. Oh, look at this. That can't be, no, it's the same pose all over again. Oh, this one looks like origami for people. The eagle pose. It's like arms like this. And then you pull one of these numbers. Like you gotta go to the bathroom real bad. No. I'm not sure what that one does. Oh, here's a good one. Easily my new favorite one. I call this one the Superman. Because this is the whole thing. Oh, yay! Balance. Gravity is mine tonight. Yay! So, let's see what other we got. We have another one that looks like she's trying to go to the bathroom. Another one on your head with your hands. Feet in the air. I have a hard enough time standing, so handstands and headstands will have to wait for a future event. Wow. They actually have a leapfrog pose. And the upright bridge upside down with the right leg up, that ain't happening. Lotus and shoulder stand, nope. Upward lotus, no, that just looks like a Turkish knot on someone's head. So, let's see what else we got. We have the forward bend with hands behind your back. No, that's just the same thing I just did a minute ago. The Lord of the Dance in the other direction. The headstand prep, pose 1. Nope. Tortoise. My legs don't do that. Side plank. Left leg up. I could probably do that. So a side plank. Let's see if I have to back up right up against the wall so you guys can see. So everybody knows a side plank is basically a push-up. You just hold it. So a side plank, you pull one of these numbers. You get your hand down, let's see, and you stick your legs out, and you're like, ta-da! And then you just hope nobody that way is looking. But then, of course, you got to go the other way and hope nobody over there is looking, because you never know what they could find. See? There's little gigglers over there. And then you go like this, and you're like, ta-da! And you fall over. And lucky for me, this is a wall that used to be the outside of the house. So I can fall into it and not hurt the house. So, a lot of headstands. No. Another one of the old I have to go to the bathroom type poses. Human knots. Pelvis is stuck in the air. Nope. Another flying. Bending over with other leg in front. Superman with the other leg. The mountain pose, that's an easy one. Check this out. Mountain pose. Oh, done. That's it. Not sure what it's supposed to stretch, but if you actually use the correct intonation, it'll actually sound pretty cool. The four-limbed staff pose. I'm guessing that's called a push-up. Oh, this one could be trouble. I'm going to give this one a shot. The side plank hand grab. So that's kind of like a reverse ollie tail grab with a 360 spin. Without the skateboard and you're not in the air. So let's try this. So the first thing we got is a side plank. So remember, I have to be way up against the wall because I haven't gotten the whole widescreen live yet. So we'll do the hand plank like this. Ta-da! And then grab my foot. Oh, there we go. That's it. That's all she wrote. Leg doesn't work. So then there's a seated pose while blah. Nope, that's just sitting and spreading your legs out. I'm wearing a kilt. No. The sage twist, that looks hard. And it looks like it hurt. And it looks like for someone a little thinner than an eye. The monkey king pose, I can't do splits. Headstands. Unsupported shoulder stand. So there's a lot of these that are really cool and really easy to do. The only trouble is you run into with about a third of these is kilt management. So the kilts are free and they flow and they're awesome, but they are affected by gravity. So if you're trying to do any of these and it involves something where your feet are above your head, you better have something on under your kilt or you're in there by yourself. So you got to be careful there. So here's another one. I can do that one too. The forward stretch pose, left leg. Okay, boom. That's another simple one. You just go like this. Boom, and you stick your leg up way high in the air. I'm not sure, but I think I did that one already, and it was called something else. The upward plank right. So, and then there's another one here. The upward plank pose with right leg up. So, it's another one of those crazy ones. So you go, what the heck? Nope, that's the wrong one. Here we go. I'm not doing a crane. That's silliness. Upward plank. So you're like this, and you're like this, but you're like this. It's like, here's my foot, here's my foot. So it's like you're in a Rockettes, oh, what the heck is the word? Like you're in a kick line, but not. So here's another one. Okay, that's the third chair pose thing with a different name. The crocodile pose, easily my favorite. This one's awesome. The crocodile pose. You guys all should pay attention. This is the crocodile pose. Easily the most amazing yoga form I've seen so far. And my favorite. Check this out. Crocodile pose. The only thing you need is a pillow. There you go. Crocodile pose. Although I was expecting something like this. Crocodile pose. But maybe not. Alrighty. So, more planks, Another headstands. Oh, peacock floor. I'll try this one. This one looks like it's going to be kind of troublesome. Hey, Carrie. I haven't seen the link yet, but I will definitely give it a shot. So, the peacock pose parallel to the floor. The thing looks like one step shy of anti-gravity. Now, the girl in this video looks like she's about $1.05 soaking wet. I'm not. So, if you hear a crack, have someone call 911, and then have my son over here strap together everything, because it might hurt. So, this is the peacock pose parallel to the floor. And give it a shot. It says advanced level. So that right there says you should be wearing a helmet and armor. So this thing looks like it might hurt. So we'll find out. So advanced peacock. So I don't know how I'm going to do this because I'm wider or longer than the screen is wide. My head's not going to be on the floor, and God willing, neither are my feet. So let's give this a shot. Oh. That ain't going to happen. Nope. My upper arms are just not long enough. I can't get there. I don't know how this woman did it, but she did, and it looks like it hurts. That ain't gonna happen. Not today, anyway. Oh, here we go. It's another one of the ta-da poses. As you know, as I've said, the ta-das, because it's simply this. Ta-da! And then you go the other way. Ta-da! The right turn crocodile, the back turn crocodile, all a whole bunch of laying on your feet, or laying on your face. The fish pose with straight legs. Okay, for any of you who have seen the movie Flashdance, take the chair out when she hits the water thing, and that's what this thing looks like. This, I'll give it, it says it's advanced, but I'd land on your back, put your feet in the air. I don't see how that's advanced. Boots. No, I need more weight on my head. This is where my arms are, and my center of gravity is like down here somewhere. So, fish pose with straight legs out. It says it's advanced, so let's see. Got like this. Legs down. Legs up. And I'm supposed to arch my back. I don't know what that's supposed to stretch, but what that does remind me of is any of you folks at OR who ever played soccer, remember 6 inches? When you have to lay on your back and hold your heels 6 inches off the ground until coach was done and ready and satisfied? No crocodile rock, Mike, I don't have a piano. Standing Lord of the Dance with both hands, left foot. I'm either going to break my back or pull this off. So, that's, nope, that's what you got. There we go. There we go. I got it. Then it ain't going to move anywhere else. So, the horse pose, that ain't happening because that's bouncing on my knees. More side planks. Oh, here's one. The advanced extended intermediate hand to big toe. So that one, yes, you did hear a pop. That was this shoulder, about 8 of these vertebrae, and something else. So the advanced extended left hand to big toe. It's one of the ta-das. It's ta-da. You go the other way. Ta-da! Oh. Alrighty. The one-legged craned leg. No, hell no. Alright. Can you guys see that? That thing right there? Hell no. Yeah, Mike, I know, I'm old. Last page, all super advanced. I don't even know what this one is. The pendant pose. Oh, that's easy. I don't know why it says it's advanced. The pendant. Go like this. Okay, so I'm already wrong. It's not easy. And I'm off the ground. And there you go. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is kilted yoga. So, the funniest, like I said, my favorite always is this one with a little heavy metal headbanger here. And I'm not even going to mess with kiltology because that is hard crap. Yes, Mike, if you didn't realize, you weren't here early enough. I did actually give her serious props because she kicks serious ass at yoga, and I don't. So, I'm about done with yoga for the day because that shit is hard, and I am not in shape. So, I'm not even gonna. Today's Kiltology is brought to you by the number 2. So, one of the things that I've been talking about the whole time is kilt management and gravity. And of course, what do I find? Kiltology number 317, dancing. Have you ever wondered why a lass dancing with a kiltie always has her hands down by her sides? It's much easier to do a kilt check while dancing if your hands are always at your sides. Just keep that in mind. The digital lady is CG. There's no ladies here. Anyway, so I will give this a shot sometime after I've actually got myself into better shape. Remember, if you're going to do kilted yoga, no belt, no sporin, no kilt pin. Everything, and make sure that the kilt actually is really, really good and loose, and it flows. Oh, there's an apron. Haha, got you. Made you look. Make sure you got something on underneath your kilt. Otherwise, the whole universe will know what's going on. So, I'm going to go ice everything because that little 20-minute butt kicking of my own, yeah, that I can feel that, and I was goofing off. So, to everyone out there, safe yogaing. Make sure there's nobody behind you when you're doing some of those crazy poses. And be strong. Put a kilt on. I'll talk to you tomorrow.